60-year-old woman has been arrested for having sex in public in a Florida retirement village and has been sentenced to 6 months in prison. 6 months? That's a week, a few days. 6 months, that's extreme. Margaret Peggy Klemm, 68, had sex with 49-year-old David Bobilya at the Pavilion at Lake Sumter Landing Market Square at around 10:30 p.m. on June 2. The pair were arrested in public for public indecency just days after Klemm was given a probation in court for drunk driving in a golf cart in the retirement home. Drunk driving in a... Okay, well anyway, I mean, they're sitting there at the back nine, they're selling alcohol and everything. I mean, drunk driving, I guess well anyway, whatever. So, this is all pretty minor league stuff. The Smoking Gun reports that when investigators arrived at the scene, a popular spot for the nightly entertainment, Klemm had her skirt pulled down and wasn't wearing any pants. Bobilya's pants and underwear were pulled down all the way to his ankles. Police said that Klemm and Bobilya both seemed to be intoxicated, but that they followed police officers' orders and put their clothes back on. Well, a couple of things real quick. Alcohol, drugs, anything, it's normally what you're going to find when people, usually when people start getting in trouble. That are just random stupidity. Or both. Both can definitely be there at the same time. And I just want to make sure, I'm not for public indecency of any type, or nudity or whatever. If you want to do that, go find a place that caters to that, right, where people can go do that. That's fine, but don't just, So I'm not for that, okay. But 6 months, this stuff's kind of ridiculous. Klemm pleaded guilty in a plea deal. Her attorney said her sentence could have been up to a year in jail. Holy cow. As she was sentenced, the tearful Klemm mouthed, "I love you," to her husband. And it says of 50 years, but that doesn't sound right since the guy's only 49 years old. That's kind of impossible. She is a superwoman as far as concerned, Frank Klemm told the Orlando following the hearing. The story, by the way, I'll have the links below. And she deserves a second chance. That's all I have to say. Mother of 4, grandmother of 14 for her husband who lost his leg to cancer. Bobilya is also serving a 6-month sentence for the same charge. This is what's interesting. We're so focused. 2 people did the same exact thing at the same exact time, and it's all about her. And it's just, that's the way we are as a species. It's a woman's in trouble, she's done something, and it's just so funny. Here's one line, and Bobilya, which is the man, the husband, is also serving a 6-month sentence on the same charge. It just gives you an idea of what's going on. So it's still ridiculous. Like I say, a week, couple of days. I mean, come on. I mean, if they were repeated, if this was like multiple, this was like their 5th time or something, I could understand. But I mean, holy cow. In the village newspaper, many letters that have protested the harshness of Klemm's sentence, I imagine. Her son, Steve Klemm, wrote a heartfelt letter in defense of his mother. "She's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet," he wrote on July 19, describing his mother's impoverished childhood and the hardship she endured. "She's the one that carried her son, David, for 9 months, then had to bury him soon after. She's the one who cared for her husband who lost the entire leg to cancer 25 years ago. And she's the one who cut back on living expenses, worked as a caregiver to the elderly, and saved her pennies to help pay for a home in the village, Florida. Where her dream came true. Peggy's husband is paying legal fees with a credit card and hoping he can bring her home soon. Klemm received credit for time served and has 135 days left in jail." Okay, and like I say, guess what? He's in jail too. You almost wouldn't know it except for that one sentence and a couple of lines here, just basically from people making comments on the article from the Daily Mail. And what a ridiculous sentence. Hate to say it, but Florida, you have nothing better to do than meet ridiculous sentences like this. And then I'll go ahead and end on this. If she's like this at 68, imagine what she'll be like at 69. Anyway, it's Steve's Outrageous News. Until next time, take care.